Hello, everyone. Welcome to PDINA, Royally Teachable Moments. So much to learn, so much to talk about. I wish I could just talk about it all in this one setting, but then my videos would be way too long. So I'm just going to hit on some points. I'll be doing another live this weekend and just trying to make comments, answer your questions as I continue to try to fit all of this in. Remember, I do have a raffle going on. It's completely free. All you need to do is go to my website, PDINA.net. Go to the bottom of the homepage, and there should be a little link to enter the free raffle. Yeah, or just send me, something in the newsletter option that says you want to be in the raffle, and I'll make sure you're in the raffle. And we're going to be giving away these Banksy notes. These are from a very famous artist that I'm told a lot of people know about, except myself, because, I'm not really into art like that, but I can appreciate it. And so I have these really nice Princess Diana British pound notes that you can possibly win completely free. And I just thought it'd be something nice to do. All right, now what else is going on? Well, I'm going to be talking about what we see happening, what we see coming for them, coming back to England in May, and all the things that have happened in the past. Meghan especially is so broken and so on a downward trajectory, like in real time, that she's trying to climb herself out of it. Meghan has been warned, about coming to England. And we know that Harry desperately wants Meghan and the children to come to England in May of this year to be a part of the Invictus Games 10th anniversary event. And we know Meghan doesn't want to go, and she's even being advised and warned that if you go to England, girl, it's not going to look good for you. You go at your own risk. She's being told this, and she knows it's not going to be good, but she has to do it. And you know why she has to do it? The reason why she has to go to England during this trip has a lot to do with why they put together this website. Because as we can see, Meghan more specifically is still trying to make this connection to royalty, and going to England in May to be seen by the king now, because she has no photos of herself with the king. She did with the prince when he was the Prince of Wales, but she has no real connection that we can see to her and the king, and neither do the children. So her main goal and objective is going to be to go to England, get those pictures, and get out of there. That's what she's going to be doing, although she does not want to go and she's being advised not to go. It's not going to be good for her. And she knows to continue to create this value on this website, Sussex.com, they need to keep that royal connection vibrant. Like just keep the flame going. So we know that there are tensions between Harry and Meghan and the royal family ever since they've made all of these claims around Oprah, the Netflix documentary series, Harry's Spare memoir, and things that Harry and Meghan have done that are even not as grandiose, but just still the little things that they have done, the backlash that they have gotten for trying to have privacy and trying to live this royal life without being really connected to royalty. And this is why I think most Americans are getting on them so much, is because they don't really have a connection to royalty, and why going to England in May is going to be very pivotal in their branding for this website that they're trying to do. But there's also another reason why and how Meghan is trying to continue her branding here in the States. They're still trying to have it both ways, essentially. So they could be set to return to the UK in May to mark this 10th anniversary that like I just mentioned. Now, Richard Fitzwilliams, he told the Daily Express that Harry will undoubtedly visit Britain to see his father, and his security, we know, is determined based on what we just found out by a case-by-case basis, though Harry is appealing that decision to not afford him this very high level security 24 hours a day when he wants it all the time. And he's not getting that. So he's appealing it, even though they're still going to monitor it on a case-by-case situation. And he wants it no matter what. So that if he decides to come for a photo op with Meghan, he wants this special security. And he's like, they're like children. They want what they want. And if they can't get it, they're going to pout and scream and act like they don't have no sense because they're not getting everything that they want. Which is ridiculous because you're just not even living in reality when you behave and act like this. But I digress. Because no one has seen Meghan in England since the death of the Queen. And they gave her some slack when she was there for the Queen because it was the Queen's passing. And we all remember when she was just out there amongst all the people, like just looking like she had just drank a fifth, not knowing what to do. And Kate was, appearing really strong and, confident in being there. And Meghan she knew she's on shaky ground. So coming back to England is going to be very, very hard for her, but very, very, very much necessary to continue what she needs to do to make her connection to royalty. Don't know. So their behavior is so unpredictable. People cannot trust them. And this is why Meghan coming back, especially now, I think is going to be very difficult. But I believe if she does, the only way she's going to do it is if she has the children so that people will be nicer to her because she's in the presence of children, because she knows she's not well liked and she needs everything she can get to help buffer people just not being nice to her. And here's the other thing. So Meghan has sent an unsolicited message to Kelly Clarkson when her friend Abigail Spencer from the show Suits came on the Kelly Clarkson show, and she had sent a message from Meghan which said that Meghan was saying hello and that she loves you and that she voted for you on American Idol. Meghan is sending a message to Kelly Clarkson. She's letting the world know she is sending this message because she is so desperate to get in with other A-listers besides the ones she's already in with, because so many people have shut them down. Meghan does not have the call that she once commanded to just be able to reach out to people, because she and her husband have damaged their relationship with the American people so much that they look like these grifters. Meghan looks ghetto. She looks very low class and not very royal-like. And people are on to it. And so trying to make these connections that, give Kelly Clarkson my message that I voted for her on American Idol, and trying to say things that are going to get people thinking about her, and that she's sending these messages to up her profile to the celebrity side and then also to the side of being with royalty, because they have messed up. They have made so many mistakes that they can't quite seem to get their footing down in California, where they're making all this money, in how they had anticipated it would happen when they left England. And one of the things Harry is reporting, or what is being reported about Harry, the reason why he wants his family to come with him in May is because they want to put on a united front. They want to show that all is right, we're good. He wants to build these bridges back together between having this very unique family connection that is not severed because of their actions, but they want to come together and show that we're happy and we're a family and we're going to come and we're going to visit and all is right with the world. But Meghan doesn't want to go. And Harry knows that Meghan is in a position now where she's not going to have anything to do with living in the United Kingdom. And Harry is freaking out about this. Harry is so beside himself that how can he move on knowing that his children are never going to have this special connection to England? They're never going to have a relationship with the cousins and with the king. He is trying to make up for a lot of lost time. And frankly, it's too late, because things have been so severed that you can't even possibly rebuild this where your children are going to now have a comfortable life. You're not hardly having a comfortable life in England. So there's no way it's going to happen for your children. And that wife of yours certainly doesn't want to come because she sees all around her everything is crumbling. Her whole branding existence to making money and having this strong stance in Hollywood is not working out for them. Meghan is still trying to have these connections and make friends with people in Hollywood by having someone slip a note to Kelly Clarkson during an interview. And there's just like all the walls for this couple is closing in on them, and the marriage is suffocating. How do you move on? How do you even go to England knowing your life in America is not where you want it to be? So going to the United Kingdom, trying to put on a united front that all is right in the world is going to be so fabulously I can't wait to see those pictures. Because you're going to know in that moment everything that is happening for them in America that is not going well. With their finances, with the marriage, with Meghan and her career, trying to get in with A-listers, reaching out to A-listers, trying to befriend certain people that she wants to be friends with. And they're told by their publicists, don't have anything to do with her publicly. But they're trying to pull everything together to be this happy, united family. But as we can see, the threat of the security and the marriage broken down and the relationship with Harry and his family in the United Kingdom it's suffocating. And nothing is really flourishing. And this is why Meghan is feeling the brunt of all of this. And Harry, for that matter, is too. We remember what Scobie said. Scobie said that Meghan said that she never felt welcomed in the United Kingdom and never wants to set foot there again. But here she goes. She has to do it because the career in America is just going down, down, down. Where is she now with her podcast? Limonada? Well, Spotify was the number one. You go from being with Spotify to Limonada. You go from being called grifters and being called talentless and being mocked for privacy with, South Park and having different late night hosts mocking you, making fun of you. Meghan is trying so hard to stay above the criticism. And the one thing that has not worked out for them has been all of their relationships with people in the industry, because whenever they have brought people in, professionals to work with them, they can't get along with them because Meghan and Harry, especially Meghan, thinks she knows everything. And it's giving her a bad reputation and getting the work that she wants and moving forward with the career. It does not see it's ever really coming for her. And now having to go to England right now is part of the problem because she does not want to go. She is panicking. She is very fearful, I believe, to go to England because she knows how much people do not like her. They have, I believe, like she has like a -1 rating in England. Think about it. Why would you want to go to a country when you know people do not like you? Can you imagine the stress? I mean, we thought we saw her sweaty armpits when she left Canada. You wait till she gonna be sweating a lot in her armpits when she goes to the United Kingdom in May. She gonna be dripping wet because she gonna be panicking because people are going to call her out, no doubt. I just might have to show up in May. Well, I wish I could just show up on a whim. But wouldn't that be nice just to be there and to see how she deals with being in England? So the way it looks right now for Meghan, it's not going to be a good deal for Meghan to go back to England. Although she knows she has to, it's going to be a very touchy situation for her. And we're just in this moment where we're just watching in real time the downfall of a woman who deserves everything that's coming to her because of how she's behaved. And watching her try to make this appearance with a smile on her face is going to be laughable. Because you know that's a laugh. Behind that smile and laugh or whatever, she's going to try to look like everything's okay. We know truly she is going to be freaking out and crying behind that smile. Don't get it twisted. You know that smile should be turned upside down because that's how she's going to be feeling on the inside. You watch.